Saturday night weather update. We had a beautiful day today across a lot of New England, across the entire U.S. really. We had 80s in the mid-Atlantic through the Appalachians and central and southern New England. Gotta love it. Now the source of this heat is coming right out of the tropics. We have high pressure around Bermuda and a jet stream and a gradient which is causing winds across the southeast U.S., which is pulling this warm air right on in out of the tropics, which is very warm air, and right into the eastern U.S., which has been making for a very warm day today and will also do so tomorrow. Looks like 80s for a lot of southern and central New England. Really, most of New England has a chance of getting into the 80s tomorrow, and 90s for a lot of the mid-Atlantic. However, this beautiful weather will not be for everybody. Look at the Ohio Valley by 18Z on Sunday, which is Sunday afternoon. Heavy rain is forming, and you go through the evening hours of Sunday. The heavy rain turns into even some severe weather. So it is not out of the question that we could have some severe weather across the Appalachians. In fact, we probably will have some severe weather across the Appalachians Sunday night. Could even be in New England. It's not out of the question in New England. That's what I meant. Okay, so that is not out of the question for severe weather in New England Sunday night. You look at the Storm Prediction Center SPC forecast has slight risk for Ohio Valley, western New England on Sunday. Maybe we can extend that east Sunday night, but it doesn't extend it east on Monday. So we'll have to see. Just again, the chance for a nastier cell mixed in with this steadier rain that's going to be coming through for the day on Monday. Then Monday night, our heavy rain still sticks around all night Monday, and then we're finally out of it by the time we get to Tuesday, the heavy rain. However, for Tuesday, we are going to be talking about some damp weather still left around a lot in New England, especially northern New England, which will keep the temperatures down in those areas into the 60s, although we will be able to rise into the 70s for southern and central New England and in the Maine coast, okay, so that's nice. So in the long range look here, by the time we get to Wednesday, what you notice is we are seeing some very cool air from Nunavut, Canada that's going to try and make a jailbreak into the U.S., which would put us in a troughing pattern, which would mean that our air gets a lot cooler. But we do have the jet stream, which is in a position that would barely keep that cool air out of us. By the time we get to Thursday and Friday, the exact opposite of troughing happens. We start getting some ridging develop on next Thursday and Friday across New England, and we're going to be talking about some very warm air, maybe 80s making a return around 5-6 days out. Or maybe 5-6 days out. That's actually a pretty good estimate. Actually, no, not 5-6 days out. I'm sorry. Around right before a week out, because by the time we get to a week out, that'll be next weekend. And guess what happens next weekend? The jet stream buckles and the cool air heads south right out of Nunavut, Canada. So by the time we get to Sunday, we do have cold air positioned right over New England. And then early next week, I did mean the two nexts in there because this is not next week. If you're watching this on Sunday or Saturday night, this is next week, the week after next week. And that's when we do possibly see some cooler air coming in. It's all part of the ever-rotating cycle of weather, and I will keep you updated on every rotation. See you guys later. It's Nick for the New England Weatherlife.ning.com.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah.